amazing person called Mel Robbins. I don't know if you ever heard of her. So just giving credit to her because she's taught me this. So yeah, I was listening to her podcast and she was talking about something called visualization. Now, it's nothing. Now, I'm sure you guys have heard of the law of attraction, and like all that kind of like manifestation kind of stuff. Well, it's not really that, but what I'm going to explain to you exactly what it is based on science. So for people who don't know, the brain is made up of like neurons, like a network of neurons, and there's actually a system that these neurons run through, which is called the scientific word is called the um, what's it called? Reticular. I want to say this right. Reticular activating system. Now, if you don't know what that is, it's pretty much a system that filters out the information that we see every single day, and it chooses which information comes in. Because what I'm going to explain to you is we actually program the reticular activating system. Like a lot of people think, it's just something we're born with. No, we actually program it. If it's between us directly, our parents, our upbringing, our surrounding, whatever. But we program it. Now, what that means is, let's say you're going about at work, and you let's just say you think everyone hates you. Now, because you're saying that, you're programming that into your filter, which is your reticular activating system. Now, what it's going to do is it's going to find and filter out everything in your day of people who don't like you, to build belief in that actual, like in that belief that you already have. It's going to find all that information and bring it in, because that's the filter you're actually telling your brain. I want to find people who don't like me, because it's a negative belief that you have. It could be you think you don't deserve love. Well, now you're going to find everything throughout the day that makes you believe, and gives you evidence that you don't believe to be loved, and that's exactly how it works. Now you go, why the fuck does it do that? Well, like I said, it pretty much filters out the information that you want to put into your brain. Now, if you're programming it and you're saying negative stuff, you're only going to bring in negative stuff into you, because that's the way you programmed your reticular activating system. I don't want to keep saying it, but goddamn, it's an annoying word. So why it does this is, let's say you're just looking at just like a standard web page, right? If your brain was to take in all the information that you're seeing, like all the ads, all the writing, all the words, everything, right? Your brain would just explode. Like it would honestly explode. It would just overheat and just poof, explode. So what it does, it filters out all the information that needs to be in, so that you actually can function properly. So it actually does have a use. Now, who here would love to know how we could actually reprogram, the brain to be thinking of like opportunities, like to see those opportunities, to be more positive? Like, who here would like to know how you could reprogram your brain or your reticulator activating system? Okay, awesome. No one's really commenting, but that's all good. So, how you can do that by science? The best way is called visualization. Now, this has nothing to do with manifestation, even though it somewhat is. But by science, this has actually been scientifically proven. So, what you have to do is you have to actually think of all your goals, right? And now what you need to do is you need to visualize these goals. So let's say maybe one of your goals is just being maybe more confident, like a better speaker, like a better public speaker, or maybe it's having like making a certain amount of dollars a month. Maybe that's one of your goals. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to close your eyes and you're going to visualize you hitting that goal, or you achieving that, whatever you want to do. Let's say maybe your ideal body, you've hit your ideal body, or the body that you believe you want to hit, and then you visualize it. You have to close your eyes, guys. It's like something you have to do. And then what you want to do for this to actually work is you need to actually think about how it makes you feel. So let's say you're a public speaker and you're talking in front of a massive crowd. You're confident. You're making the crowd cheer and laugh. And how does that make you feel? It makes you feel proud. It makes you feel inspired. It makes you feel happy. Everything. You need to actually really visualize that you're actually there and how it makes you feel. Now, this is just absolutely everything you do. And the reason why you do this is actually quite mind blowing, right? Is the brain does not know the difference between what is real and what's not. So by doing these visualizations, what you're doing, you're encoding a memory in your brain that your filter now thinks is real, because it can't tell the difference. And what it's going to do now is, instead of you being this quiet, shy person, you're going to be at work, or you're going to be like a social environment. And because you do this every single day, and you started reprogramming your mindset, encoding this, this like memory in your brain that's not even real. It's just a visualization, but your brain can't tell the difference. Your reticular activating system is now going to think that memory is real, see it so much that it thinks you've done this. So then when you actually are at work, you're just going to have that ability to be able to be confident and speak up. Or you're going to have that, that ability to, like, when you're at the gym, to just like feel really good about your body, because you know where you're going and you feel like you've already hit it. Like, it's so crazy, right? 30 seconds, that's all you need to spend each day, right, on your dreams. I'm sure you guys can give yourself 30 seconds a day to sit there, visualize your goals, and imagine you're doing them. And also, like also imagine and like feel the feelings of you actually hitting that goal. That is how you can actually reprogram your brain and encode that memory to, achieve your goals. This is like a scientifically been proven to really help you guys. And like, again, how crazy is it? The brain cannot tell the difference between what a real memory is and a fake memory. So I get why manifestation works. If you think about it, if you just think about it enough, the brain doesn't know the difference. So if you can change the way that your brain sees things, you're now going to start seeing opportunities. You're now going to be a bit more confident. You're now going to be doing things that you never thought you could do. Because there's all these people who like, oh, I'll never be successful. Guess what? You keep telling your brain that, you'll never be fucking successful. Oh, I'll never be fit. Oh, I can't do that. I can't do that. Well, yep, again, you just filtered that memory and encoded that into your brain. Now, when you got to do something, you can't do it because that's your belief. So you need to start changing that. You need to start doing visualization. I think that was just honestly mind blowing to me. And now every single day I want to spend, a couple, either 30 seconds or a couple minutes, just visualizing my goals. Like, I want to make it something that I actually do every single day, because if I can really hit these goals faster, fuck yeah, I'm going to do it. Like, I think it's just amazing. Like, and it's so sad that so many people are like, oh, fuck that shit. Like, what? You'd rather just be where you are instead of like actually give something to go and see if it changes your life. Like, look, guys, if you're on this call, my challenge to you is the next 30 days, I want you to spend maybe a minute each day just visualizing your goals, visualizing yourself hitting them, visualize yourself and how you're going to feel when you hit these goals, and really, really get deep into them. Make it feel as real as possible. Even have like a vision board, whatever you want to do. Like, just make it feel like a real memory, because your brain doesn't know the difference. So, if you guys can do that, let me know in the next 30 days if that really changes your life and helps you start, being more confident. Maybe you want to be a great trader. I see some traders on here. Maybe you want to like get really better at your psychology. We'll start, visualizing yourself being more confidence. Visualize yourself with a higher trading account. Visualize yourself with whatever, and then see what happens in the next 30 days. Because I think it's going to actually blow my mind when I do this. So if you guys want to join me on this challenge, it would be so awesome. So I'm going to spend probably after this call about maybe 5 minutes, maybe a minute. I don't know. I don't know how long I'm going to quickly go through them. And I'm just going to do 5 goals. I'll start today and see what happens. Awesome, brother. Definitely give it a go. But yeah, guys, thank you so much to everyone who jumped on. I really appreciate it. If you didn't watch from the start, I recommend going back and just watching what you missed out on, because it's pretty cool. And yeah, hope you guys have an amazing day or night wherever you are. And I'll see you guys.